y'all, welcome to CC's Texas Garden. If you're new here for the first time, I'm Cynthia. It's nice for you to be here, and for all the ones that have been here, thank y'all for coming back. So guys, it was a night. It was so, I don't want to use the word magical because I like mythical things. I used to love Greek mythology in school. Yeah. But something last night, I just wanted to kind of tell you the experience of coming out to pollinate, or hopefully pollinate, my dragon fruit flower. So I set an alarm because I figured I probably sleep during the time. It only opens up at night. So if you don't know about the dragon fruit, I'm still learning things about it. But so it opens only up at nighttime, and that's when usually bats or moths pollinate it, because they, go in for the flower, and then it pollinates the stamen in there. But because most of the time people pollinate them, they be up at night. It is only open, I think they said 10 to 12 hours, right? And before I was getting ready to go to bed, actually when it started getting dark, it started kind of like it was gonna open up, and I was like, ooh, trying to count the hours or whatever. So I decided 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll get up and I'll come out here. I get my coffee. Okay. So I came out 2 o'clock in the morning. It was like almost a full moon. It was like 3/4 moon. And the clouds was kind of misty looking. And I just thought it was such a cool setting. So I come into the tent, which I'm in now, into my greenhouse, because I brought her in the greenhouse. You probably wonder, well, why she's not out there on the table or in the garden? Well, before I had went in last night, it had started thundering, and it had started like it was finna rain. So I was like, I don't want to be trying to pollinate her in the rain. So I brought her into the tent. I opened the windows on the side so she can still get a night breeze. I don't know, I'm just trying to make the experience for both of us to be kind of as normal as possible, right? And so I brought her into my greenhouse, and it poured down. It poured, and I was so glad that I did bring her in. So then I get out here 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired, and I'm thinking I have my little SD card in my GoPro. I done charged it up and everything, and I'm like, we're gonna be you know how like when somebody's about to have a baby or whatever, and you're like, okay, I got this charged up, this, all this stuff ready, right? So I brought my phone just to, take a couple pictures, blah blah blah. And I forgot my SD card in the house, and I was like, I was so tired. I do not want to go back to get it. So I've filmed on my phone, which, is alright. But I wanted to bring y'all out here this morning because she's still open. She'll be closing up soon. I see her. She's not full like she was last night. And but it's so cool. I don't want to say even if I don't get, dragon fruit. This was a wonderful experience. So if you ever get a chance to, or if you have a dragon fruit plant. Now this plant here was, like I said, was gifted to me. I actually got 2 gifted to me, and they came from Juicing with Jay, but he didn't give them to me. Somebody else that he gave them to me. So yeah, and I'm so appreciative of it. They had it for a couple years or so, and it had never produced anything. And then it decided to come over here to CC's Texas Garden and produce, like, to make a flower and everything. And so I've read up a lot about the dragon fruit and how to cut it, you know, to make it start producing fruit and all that, which I need to do. I do also notice that it's some parts where they have roots growing off of them, so I am going to use those, propagate those into other plants if possible, because I think if you get to experience this, and man, Jay, I know you get to experience it so much, it probably is just like a routine, okay, let me get it done. I don't know, it may be magical for you every time you do it. To me, it was so exciting, right? So I get in here, more coffee. I hope y'all enjoying this story. I'm building up, y'all. Chill. I'm gonna get there. Y'all gotta see. It ain't gonna close in front of my eyes, okay? Okay. So I get out here, and she's open, like the petals are just like folded back. And okay, so it's called a dragon fruit flower. It's a dragon fruit plant. So the cool thing is, I mean, I like dragon kind of stuff, not like creepy dragon stuff, but like toothless kind of dragon stuff. Anyway, so the way her petals were pushed back, like the I don't know what they call, I'm not into like dragons like that, but what would it be? I don't know, like the scales behind them when they're, you know, like the neck scales or whatever, when they're kind of out and flared. That's how she looked. She still kind of look like that now. Sorry, train. And so I get out here, and she's open, and she's like, I am waiting. So I get out here, and I'm like, okay, let me get my stuff together, let me put my glove on, you know. And so I'm moving the little inside little fibers. Oh my goodness, they're so soft. Like, they feel like little feather dust. Just, it's so soft inside there. You just want to keep your hand. I know that kind of sounds possible, but it does. It feels soft in there. And so I was moving it around, and I was like, I'm not seeing no pollen, or, you know, because your girl didn't have her glasses on at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, am I seeing pollen? Is pollen even coming out on her? You know, onto the I'll show you in a minute what I had to do. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I'm not getting nothing. So anyway, but then I noticed that it was pollen. So then I took like this little paper or whatever I had out here and dusted it with the pollen, and then like put it onto the little stamen part. Yeah, so I did what I looked up to do. It was kind of last minute. I didn't do full research, and I don't know if it's a self-pollinating one, or do I have a cross between another one. I don't know. So if it doesn't work, then I'll know for the next time when a flower buds what it is. It's kind of cool this morning. I'm just drinking some coffee. Not that it gives me energy or anything, but I just feel like, you know how coffee is just a morning thing. I don't drink it all the time. It's on occasion. I have to feel like I'm in the coffee mood. Okay, this train. Okay, so I did that, and last night, and pollinated as much as I knew how to. And so I still have her in this greenhouse this morning. I'm waiting till she close up, you know, close her flower up. Now they say after she closes up, the flower opens up, and you think that you pollinated her, then 20 to 40 days later, you know, you should start seeing like the dragon fruit part like swell or whatever. And then you know, it takes some time after then for it to come. But the point is, yeah, so I hope I did it right. I hope I can get a dragon fruit. If not, this experience was wonderful, and I would love to do it again. I do have another dragon fruit that hasn't produced anything, and so I don't know if it's from the same clipping or is it a different one or whatever, but wonderful experience. I loved it. I would do it again. I would wake up in the middle of the night just to come and experience that again. So it's wonderful. All right, so let me turn y'all around. All right, guys, here is my dragon fruit flower. I don't have a name for her. I didn't name the dragon fruit anything, dragon fruit plant, but I wanted to show you. See how the back of these little petals were? Last night they were like fully back, like these were. She was completely like, here I am. So here is how she looks inside. Now this is where I'm supposed to put the pollen from her to this little area right here, from what I've seen. Now let me lift her up a little bit. You can see inside there, I don't know how detailed you can see in there, but it looks like little feather dusters. It's just so soft, and beautiful white petals. Look at that. Try not to move her too much, you know. She's been artificially inseminated. I didn't want to move her too much. But you see how in the back here it looks like it's scales? See that? Yeah. So when I get ready to, if this starts swelling, this is where the fruit will come back here, and then all I would do is twist this off right here to get my dragon fruit. Yeah. But yeah, so I also found out when I was seeing how to prune it and everything. So what I would do, now these tips are pruned already, but like this here, it has some lemongrass. This has some roots right here. Now these roots can go in the ground in a pot, and I may be able to get some more dragon fruit from these roots. So I will probably clip it up here. They say at 4 to 6 inches, so maybe right there or whatever. But I want it long enough I can, you know, it'll feel like it's a plant. So I might cut it up a little higher, and you just cut it off right here, and it makes it start producing some fruit. You can see some of these are cut off, but like these right here, see, these are not cut off. And we want some more dragon fruit flowers. Yeah, but there she goes. This is what she looks like. Just beautiful. She, not move her too much. Okay, there we go. So she should close up, and I don't know if this little part goes back in there, how that work, or it just lay down, whatever. But that's so cool. Like that would be the tongue. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, but bats, little bats and moths will get in there and they'll flutter around, and that's how it gets all on this part. If this is one that self-pollinates or pollinates by, you know, its own self and not needing another one. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this story about my dragon fruit. It was a wonderful experience last night. I would definitely do it again. And if you do have dragon fruit, yeah, or if you are a member, I think the members is the ones that got it, or I don't know who all got, but check out Juicing with Jay's channel. I will put it down below, because this is where this dragon fruit plant came from, and not from him, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, check out, because he has so many dragon fruits, and he's like a dragon fruit connoisseur. He does samples. He tells you what the different levels of all that. I don't know all of it. It's very interesting. I cannot wait to taste my first one. The ones they have at the store, a lot of people say it has flavorless. It doesn't taste like anything, and so I want something that has some taste to it. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here, and I got seeds to plant for the fall, and so I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I would love for you to be a part of Cece's Texas Garden. Make sure you hit me with a like, and I'll see you next time.